Not again. Oh my gosh. Weird. Okay. What's up, Queen of Swords? How you doing, girl? Weird shit always happens when I start to do readings. Something just knocked over randomly. Okay, whatever. Whatever. What's up, Kayla? How you doing? How you doing? Okay. What is the 411? What has everybody been up to? What are the cool jams? Just channeling Regina George's mom. Okay. Why do I feel like I just went through the ringer and it's not even 11 a.m.? My God. Queen of Swords. I don't know what time you work, but did you, like, I'm really curious about that situation. 1 second. Weird shit is happening. I'm back. Oh, okay. Yes. The saga continues. Oh my gosh. I was going to do a pick a card, which I still am today. But I was like, let me bring my ass on live. Thanks, girl. Appreciate you. I have probably 400 to 500 decks at this point. Like, yeah, I have an addiction. It's it's problematic. Every time I get a deck, I'm like, this is the last one. And then I find myself buying more. But I say that to say this is probably my most accurate deck, which is wild because she doesn't, like, this one isn't sold anymore for some reason. Or she, like, took it off. I got it on Amazon. Did I get it on Amazon? I think I got it on Amazon. And I, like, was like, oh shit, like, because I don't know why, but it's always speaking the truth to me. I feel like this is what I call my ancestor deck. It's definitely not called the ancestor deck, but you know, it's one of my black decks. It's called the Melanated Classic Tarot. And for some reason, I'm always gravitating towards this. Out of like 500 decks, this is the one that's like, bitch, we're going to give it to you on the real. So I'm like, all right, let me use this for the lives. Let's see what's happening. I don't know if you guys have tarot decks or oracle decks. Do you guys have like one signature deck that you always go to, or do you switch it up? Because I feel like I might have an issue here. Or a few issues, but we won't talk about that. Why do I like get on live and then not have my shit together? Not me not having my Cash App open. Okay. Oh, thanks, Queen of Swords. I see you, girl. Ooh, NC, what's up? Thank you, thank you. All right, I got Queen of Swords and then NC. Girl, tell me why I had to move all of the books off of the bookshelf and then put them. My whole life is a mess. I need to I really want my dream one day is to get like a house and just have a whole ass like tarot room and just have like bookshelves filled, or just shelves, I should say, filled with tarot cards. It's a hot ass mess. That's why you see behind me, they're all like clumped on top of each other. But yeah, I really got to get organized. It's so hard for me to like see a deck I like and then not go for it. And I try to stop myself, but then it's like my ears start ringing. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. Fuck it. What would I have done with that $20 anyway? Buy an eighth. All right, Queen of Swords, go ahead, drop your question. It's problematic. Literally, the reason I have to buy shells is for these decks. And now it's getting to the point where I'm like, okay, there's only so much space in here. Yeah. My sister came to see me one day and she was like, oh, do you collect tarot cards? Like, bitch, you don't even know. Okay. My very first Rider-Waite deck when I want the real answer. Honestly, that's so funny you bring that up because I've been gravitating towards that one too. That's the first one I ever got, was the classic Rider-Waite. That's how I like learned tarot, even though they say you're supposed to be gifted your first deck. Definitely out here breaking the rules. It's all good though. Am I going to lose my job? Let's find out. Although I'm the type of person that's like, you got fired? Congratulations. You're out of the matrix. Okay. One more shuffle. Is Queen of Swords going to lose her job? I am very much like a firing is a redirection. It's not a bad thing, but let's see. Tell me, is Queen of Swords going to lose her job? We have the Four of Pentacles. This is penny pinching. This is like holding on to that pentacle for dear life because you don't know where the next one's coming from. Why do we have that out? It's a lack-based energy, scarcity mentality. Is Queen of Swords going to lose her job? There's a lot of arguing, drama, conflict going on here. I feel like the Four of Pentacles could be you like a little afraid, like, oh, I got to hold on to this job. This is my money maker. But there is some drama in the mix. Tell me, is Queen of Swords going to lose her job? Is Queen of Swords going to lose her job? We do have the King of Pentacles coming out. So I kind of get boss energy with that. I don't think you're going to have to worry about money. I'm going to take another one. Is Queen of Swords going to lose her job? There's going to be a decision with the boss based on all this drama that's going on, because the Two of Swords is a decision. What is your intuition saying? Two of Swords is also about trusting your intuition. That's why she's blindfolded. It's like you don't really know the outcome, but intuitively, especially with the moon in the background, it's a possibility. I don't know why I want to keep taking tarot cards, but I do. There is going to be, this makes me think of like boss and employees with the Hierophant right here. Bottom of the deck in reverse, the Devil in reverse. This is like a chain, right? Like toxic attachments in reverse. I see you cutting out those toxic attachments. It's on the other side. Page of Swords in reverse. Someone might not see things from your point of view. There's definitely going to be like a boss talk with you. Let me get clearer. Is Queen of Swords going to lose her job? It's crazy. I have my other deck out and the Devil is also out. And it's funny, he's got like the money sign here. I feel like there's too many toxic energies in this position that you're in. And by a position, I mean like literally position where you are in the workplace. We have changing. At this time, the situation is in a state of flux. Anything could happen. Well, we want verification. Is Queen of Swords going to lose her job? Mirror, self-aware, seeing clearly, ego, self-assessment, insecure. I just want a clear answer. Wheel of Karma coming out. Karma, Dharma, destined, cause and effect, rise and fall. All right. They're telling me to take one more from here. Was it that one? Here. Or that one. Is Queen of Swords going to lose her job? Yes or no? Inventor, innovation, imagination, okay to fail. I'm feeling like I'm getting the same energy. It's either going to be, I feel like it's a yes, or it's like we're going to have a firm talk with the boss about like things need to change. You know, repairman is on the bottom. So it's like, we got to fix this shit. Other side, we have child, fixed, stubborn. All right, let's take another deck here. Is Queen of Swords going to lose her job? Honestly, if I were you, just based on these cards, if I was reading this for myself, I would probably prepare just to leave. Whether or not it's you quitting or you losing it or they finding some dumbass excuse to fire you, I feel like I would just be looking at other options. Lady of the Night, Jezebel energy. I feel like Kay, is that her name? The girl you were talking about is the Jezebel here. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be talks with the boss. And I'm getting like firm talks. It's either like, how are we going to fix this? You guys need to get along. Or yes, I would just look for other jobs. And remember, it is an eclipse. Like the moon has such a powerful impact on us. Like a lot of people don't even think about that. But like literally months are named after the moon. Monday is named after the moon. Like the moon is really like, it does its thing. Like the one word I use to describe the moon is like pull. It has that pull, that gravitational pull. And with 2 eclipses this month, I really feel like something could be ending for you, or at the very least transitioning crazily. Look at this, concern on the clock. 33. Let's take another one. Queen of Swords. Is she going to lose her job? We have rich girl. I don't think money is a concern. Like it might seem like it because it's like, where the fuck is my money going to come from? But I really don't think if you quit or leave or transition, it's going to be like money is not going to be an issue for you. Healer. What's on the other side? Poverty. Please help. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting something about like healing poverty. What's under healer? Divinity. I feel like your guides are telling you like this is not for you. I can't say outright yes or no because I feel like this didn't outright give me a yes or no, but I would just prepare to leave if I were you. Because I feel like that's what the universe is kind of telling you. Like you're not enjoying yourself, or at least the people around you. And let's face it, like if you got to work somewhere, you're going to have to deal with people. And I feel like there's just this energy of like, you want to have something else in alignment or in line so that if the worst does happen or what you perceive as the worst happening, you got like a backup going. Yeah, I would just prepare. I don't want to say prepare for the worst because I don't think leaving a shitty environment or like shitty people around you is the worst. You know what's crazy? I don't know why I'm staring at this. So I just got like a cable yesterday, right? I actually got this like 2 months ago. I just got it out of my mailroom, but I'm looking at this message, enjoy the best quality. And if you don't feel like you're experiencing the best quality in your work or at your job, yeah, it's time to go. Like, I feel like there's something about just, and it's funny too, because even on the opposite side of this Jezebel, we have medical attention, health concern. And I'm kind of getting something about the word concern. I would just prepare to leave if I were you. I feel like your ancestors are telling you to do that. I would, yeah, just look at other options because there could be an option too with Rich Girl that you could make more money somewhere else without realizing it because you're like, oh, I'm making good money here. Like you're comfortable, but you could be even more comfortable somewhere else. So I would just look at other options. I feel like it's not outright giving me a yes or no, but there's definitely going to be like a boss talk coming up for sure. So yeah, just prepare yourself is what I would say. Thank you so much for your donation. As per usual, Queen of Swords. And see, let go. Drop your question, please, and thank you. What are you doing, Jasper? Yeah, let me know. I'm really curious how today is going to go, especially after that blowout you described yesterday. And see. Let's go. Got my coffee. Life is good. What's up, Lala? How you doing? All right. What are TP's true thoughts about me? All right. One shuffle. Let's go. Now I'm hearing another shuffle. All right. What are NC's true thoughts? I'm sorry. TP's true thoughts about NC. What does TP think about NC? I'm hearing another shuffle. Oh my God. What does TP think about NC? Too cold. Oh no. Time to turn the heat up. All right. TP's true thoughts about NC. The moon. I was just talking about the moon. The moon is doing its thing, right? 2 eclipses in 1 month. March is like a month of change. So the moon is all about illusions. It's also about like secrets, reveals, especially with the full moon. We're also coming up on a new moon in 2 days and a solar eclipse. So a lot of changes are happening, a lot of transformations. But the moon is also about reveals, right? Because when it's fully illuminated, things are like it's shining a light on things that are usually kept in the dark. So I feel like he's got some secret feelings here. Tell me more about TP's true thoughts about NC. I want to take that one. I don't know. Give me the flippers. The Hermit. Interesting. We have like these 2 kind of night-based cards with this illuminated energy. The Hermit is all about like self-work, inner work, enlightenment. Tell me more about that. I feel like this person's going on a solo journey. The wheel. Ooh, okay. So 3 major arcanas. There's definitely like big shit going on. So Wheel of Fortune energy. And it's interesting we go from the 9 to the 10. So things are happening in divine alignment. And the Wheel of Fortune is always moving, right? It's also very fortunate energy, good things happening, turning in your favor. It feels like in a weird way, this person's going, I'm getting like a very like spiritual insight journey, like solo dark night of the soul is really what I'm getting with this. I don't know why I want to take this out. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Because this can be upright and apology. In reverse, maybe it's like, I don't owe you anything. Under that, we have the World. Finished business. The end of the major arcana. And then the other side, we have King of Pentacles. This could be someone that's willing to provide, but not my... Ugh, so annoying. I hate that jingle. It's my dryer going off. Okay. I don't know. I'm getting very much Dark Night of the Soul journey. I know that doesn't even answer your question. So let me get more clarity. Tell me more about TP's thoughts about NC. Is this someone that you dated in the past, I wonder? Because the World indicates like an ending, a conclusion of something. Tell me more about TP's thoughts about NC. He's your current boyfriend. Interesting. Constellation, network, support, associates, gathering, meetings, socialize, in connection with. So they definitely, like, you're in their very close network, obviously, right? If he's your boyfriend. 3, Cancer energy. They could even be stalking your socials with constellation and network. What's up, baddie? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Tell me more for NC. TP's true thoughts about NC. We have Beehive. Diligent, persistent, stamina, application, hard work, devoted, fruitful. This feels like someone that wants to keep you in their space, like in their quantum field is kind of what I'm getting with this. Like, I'll do the work to make sure you're around. I'm doing donations only, Batty, but I will choose a random freebie. So if you stick around, I might choose you. But donations are taking priority. All right, slingshot, tension, strain, sudden anxiety, pressure, launch. I almost wonder if this is like preparing for the big question, right? Like, I need to do my Dark Night of the Soul journey before we go to the next level. Because the World is out here. And this is like an ending. Maybe this person wants to like gear up for the next level in some aspect. Yeah, because I'm getting something with like ready, aim, fire with the slingshot. Here, put that back. Okay. I don't know though. Biker has lone wolf style, and then we have the hermit. There's something about a solo journey here. And I don't know how that's kind of fitting in with your question. Tell me more. NC's true thoughts about, why do I keep saying that? TP's true thoughts about NC. What the fuck? Okay, this person is going on some sort of like, keep saying it, Dark Night of the Soul journey, solo dive. It's like, because we have scuba diver, going within, observation, 0 point, self-examination, exploring the unconscious mind, which is kind of like that moon card, and the hermit. And then we also have lone wolf style. I don't know. I'm not really getting like I want to break up, but it's almost like I need space. I need like time to go on this spiritual quest of mine. It's not giving breakup, but it's giving like I need solo time. Tell me more about this. TP's true feelings about NC. We do have broken vase, broken vase. Hardship, misfortune, trial, overcome, crisis, 2 steps back, fix it, grief, change of state. Did you guys have a fight? Like, what is this energy? Then we also have apathetic on the bottom with the cat, aloof, my way or the highway. There's very much a solo energy in here. And I'm trying to make it make sense. Because then we also have this like constellation beehive, like working with people. Even the slingshot is like ready, set, go, ready, aim, fire. Make it make sense. I'm going to take my love cards. All right. TP and NC. TP's thoughts towards NC. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, I need some time to myself or some space, but I don't feel like it's a breakup necessarily. It's just like, I need to do me for a minute. Oh, interesting. Maybe that's why Constellation came out, because this can indicate social media or social networking. Let's see. Give me more about TP's feelings towards NC. One more shuffle. How is TP feeling or thinking towards NC? TP's thoughts about NC. TP's thoughts about NC. Odious opinions. Your connection isn't real. Unrelatable and unsympathetic advice. This, I feel like, is coming from other people. Easily influenced by others and their viewpoints, which can also indicate something going on with social media. Unpleasant opinions, creating doubts and denial of connection. 15, which is also the number of the devil card. I was foolish to believe the opinions of others. I should have trusted my heart more than what others thought about our connection. Please forgive me for doubting our connection. I don't know. I'm getting something about connection in social media too. We have yes. I'm wondering, I did say something about a proposal. We do have yes coming out. Tell me more about TP's true thoughts about NC. Future focus. 66, not the devil's number. Strong sense of self and feeling hopeful. Awakened and being aligned with connection. Positive outlook on life and focusing on the future, which is maybe why I was getting that proposal energy. I'm devoted to returning to you. I'm starting to feel hopeful about the future because I see you being a big part of it. So that's positive. Weirdly, we have no on the bottom. Okay, we literally have yes and no. I think he has doubts, but then also it's like wishy-washy. Maybe that's why he's like, I need to like do this myself right now. Illusions on the other side, which kind of goes with the moon energy and all that dark night of the soul-ish. I'm going to take this one. I feel like, if anything, it's like I'm looking at where this is going. Like, and I need to see what I really want. We do have pray with the Holy Bible, Christianity. Interesting. He just told me he wants to let go of negativity far as what he watches and hears. He just said this today. Interesting. That really does go with the odious opinions card. Bloodline DNA. I feel like he is wondering, like, do I see myself having kids with this person? Do I see myself like marrying this person, having like this big of a karmic tie with this person? Spiritual test. It's the climb, which really goes with the first few cards that came out. He is going through a dark night of the soul journey. Transition, teenagers. Yeah, this is all about like transforming. I feel like he's really taking a look at himself, his life, you, where you fit in. Like, do I see this going the distance? This is like the analysis is what I'm getting. This is like the analysis of the whole relationship. I wouldn't be worried if he's like, I need some time to myself, because it just feels very, very spiritual. It's not like I'm going out and like trying to bang everybody, but it's like I'm going out and really trying to discover who I am, what I want, what I like. How do we have? Yeah. Apathetic, disinterested, my way or the highway, cool cat. What's on the other side? Let's see. Spilled milk, regret, accidents happen. Yeah, I feel like this is someone that just needs some space, but it's like very much like I need to go within, is kind of what I'm getting with this. I'm not really getting anything to worry about necessarily, but it's very like I need me time. I need me time. Like I need to see what we're going to do, like how this is going to go in the long haul. Yeah, I'm getting like if I could like boil this down to 2 words, it would be me time. Or 4 words, dark night, or 5, I guess. Dark night of the soul. Yeah, this is like a spiritual journey he's going on. Interesting. I know that didn't really directly answer your question, but I hope that gave you a little bit more insight. And thank you so much for your donation, NC. I appreciate you. What's up, sisters? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. All right, maybe I'll pick a freebie real quick, Batty, because I know you were here yesterday. How does freebies are a little less detailed, I'm going to tell you, than donations, because I give people the same energy they give me. But let's see. How does Issa currently feel about me since we are not speaking? Will we even reconcile? Let's find out. You are welcome, NC. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. How does Issa currently feel about Batty since they're not speaking? The moon loves to make an appearance, right? Secrets are no fun. The moon is all about secrets, but also secrets being revealed. How does Issa currently feel about Batty? We also have strength. 2 major arcanas coming out. I wonder what the strength card is doing there. Animals on every card so far. A dog, a wolf, a lion. And 3 major arcanas and justice coming out. This feels like ultimately you might be moving forward. So the moon is about secrets, illusions, reveals. The strength card is about like dealing with some like powering through some shit, right? And then justice is about things equaling out, things balancing. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Wands. I actually do see him coming forward, but I wonder also, ooh, under that is the Lovers. Under that is the Hangman in reverse, which can be like up in your head. This is kind of all over the place. All right, give me a little bit more clarity. What's up, Ari? How you doing, girl? All right, tell me more for Batty and Issa. By the way, we have Pisces / Cancer energy, Leo energy, Libra energy, Sag energy, Gemini energy. Okay. How is Batty feeling towards Issa? Shooting star, quick action, wish granted, moment in time, short-lived. I'm getting good energy here. I can't lie. Flamingo, look at this. Soulmates, lovers, union. I feel like this person digs you. Bottom of the deck, friends, friendship groups, soul tribe. I don't know if you have the same group of friends. Your friends know each other. There's like mutuals. I don't know if you're just friends for now. What's on the other side? Gavel, conviction, decisions made. This seems like someone that wants to come forward towards you. Right? We got the Lovers and this energy, shooting star, Knight of Wands. Like this feels like someone, yeah, I'm just getting like really wants to come towards you. I'll take 1 love card. We're coworkers. Interesting. Future focus came out again. Yeah, this is like someone that's like very interested in getting things like moving. Let's go. Drive energy, like ambition. Great source of power. I'm only getting good energy here, except on the other side, we have odious opinions, which can be about listening to other people a little bit too much. Yeah. I'm getting good energy. I can't lie. It's all good energy. He's really trying to confuse me. He told me he has no feelings for me. Do you believe that or no? What does your intuition tell you? Because based on these cards, it's only good stuff. It's interesting you use the words leading me on when everything that came out was like, go, go, go. Like, let me lead you. Literally lead you on. And I know that's not what you're talking about, but it's like, that's such an interesting choice of words that you chose to use. Honestly, there's too many love cards that came out for me to believe that. That kind of sounds like a negger, you know, like someone that like negs women. Like, oh, I don't like you. You ain't all that. Like someone that's trying to humble a woman, but it's almost like maybe you're a little bit above his level. So he's trying to like kind of bring you down to his level. I know. I wish people would not do readings on people like that. Although I can't lie, with all that energy, I mean, that was actually really good energy. I didn't get any really bad cards with that. I'm older than him. A lot older, a little bit older. How much older are we talking here? Love a good coffee in the morning. Can someone explain to me why Black-owned businesses have to charge like triple? Why did I pay $5 for this? The service charge was like $1 alone. I was like, excuse me? Ma'am. He's 20, I'm 31. Oh, I don't judge. I don't judge. Trust. There was someone I was talking to that was like 10 years younger than me. And definitely like, yeah, trying to get on this. I swear the young ones be liking the older women. Not even like 30s is older, but you know what I mean? Like older than they are. I feel like for me personally, 20 would be too young for me. I mean, like if you can't even legally drink, I draw the line if at like, do you remember 9/11? That's where I draw the line. Or like, were you born after or before 9/11? So for me, that would be too young, but you are a completely different person. So I can't say for you. And also, isn't the rule like half plus 7, half your age? So 31, half of that's like 15, plus 7 is like 22. So he doesn't make it by like 2 years, but. What's up, Benita? How you doing? How you doing? It just happened. As it always does, right? You're welcome, Batty. I hope that gave you, it's funny because I only got good energy and I only got him coming towards you. I am doing well, as well as I can be with a crazy ass puppy who is insane, but I'm still alive and so is he. He's at my feet right now. Sleeping, looking cray-cray. Oh my gosh. for feeding birds. I don't know if I'll give him attention though. Don't. That's how you win the men over, right? Ignore them. Don't give them attention. Then they're like, wait. I promise you, it works every time. Especially with younger guys. Ugh, two can play that game. Like, bitch, I've been 20, right? Don't try me like that. They said they took my video. That's crazy. There's this guy in my building that feeds birds, and it's so cute, actually. He feeds the birds and the squirrels, literally goes out and like buys like huge bags of bird feed. And I think it's so sweet, but that's really crazy that people like go nuts over that. The only thing is, like, I don't want to see bird shit everywhere, but I'm like, oh, all the animals are getting along. I don't know. They be having squabbles though over that bird feed. They said it was illegal. Feeding the birds is illegal. Like, get some real problems, you know? I heard the only way to change a man is to leave him. Someone said that. And I was like, I'm going to remember that because I feel like it's true. That's crazy because the guy that feeds the birds here is like an older guy. And it's crazy, like the different dynamics in the world. Like, how are you? Like, no, that man needs some real issues. Like, how are you going to get upset over that? Like, you live too good of a life, sir, if this is what is grinding your gears. I'm trying to get an older guy, like mid-20s to mid-30s. Don't judge me. I'm 20 myself. Will be 21 next month. That's the only thing. I don't judge, but I feel like, especially when you're really young, like 20, I don't know. Mid-30s guys that are going, like, I think honestly it is kind of different for men and women. Like, I think it's usually men trying to make the move anyway, but I feel like mid-30s men going after like a 20-year-old, that just, like, when I see, because I'm 34, when I see a guy my age like going after a 20-year-old, I'm like, ew. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, sir, find someone your own age. I'm almost 28. Ugh. I remember my 28th birthday was one of my worst birthdays. I think I was like crying the whole day. I was like, fuck this shit. Is this 28? Ugh, that was a rough year. That was more of a rough birthday than a rough year. At least 30 to mid-30s, but honestly, men who are 30 have the same maturity. I swear to God, they do. They really do. Like, I feel like men, I've seen men in their like 50s and 60s that are literally like teenagers. Like, truly. Like, age really, it has no bounds. Like, age is really crazy because there are whole ass men out here in their 60s that are like, hey, girl. And I'm like, sir, where are your grandchildren? Do you know where your children are at? I almost always cry on my birthday. Oh, no. I swear, there's something about birthdays that are weird. The universe is like, let me fuck with you a little bit. I do believe men in their 30s can take advantage of younger women, but also I personally can believe a guy can genuinely like a woman for her. Yeah, but then you kind of had to question, like, why don't women your age want you? I think that when I see like way older guys, like 60s, like hitting on me, and I'm like, you never grew up, did you? Like, because I'd be so embarrassed if my dad was out here like, hey, you little pretty young thing, you sweet little girl. I'd be like, ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's different with women versus men. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion, though. Some people, I mean, it could work with some people. And when you see some people's grandparents, they're like, oh yeah, my granddad was like 23 and my grandma was like 16. And I'm kind of like, oh, that's kind of weird too. But I'm like, maybe that was just a back in the day thing. men's arrested. I swear to God. I feel like that's why there's this male loneliness epidemic going on. I was just talking to my neighbor about that. Off topic, but I got an interview offer from Olive Garden. Yeah. Free breadsticks. But I'd be surprised if I get the job at Olive Garden. That company is picky when it comes to who they hire. I'm looking for a second job. Damn, we love a working girl. Longhorns is owned by the same company as Olive Garden. Ooh, I didn't know that. And literally none of the Longhorns where I'm at wanted to hire me. I think I've been a Longhorn maybe one time. I don't remember what I got. I like Texas Roadhouse. When I lived in Texas, I would go there all the time. They had the most banging grits. And also, it wasn't biscuits. It was like the rolls. Oh my God. I could live off those rolls and be 400 pounds, but I'd still be happy. I did live in Texas. Ugh, gosh. I don't want to go back to those days. That's when I was a reporter. I was a TV reporter. I've had such a weird path. I've had the craziest life path. Yeah, those were the days. That was my early 20s. Well, I hope you get the job. I'm all about free food. Oh, you did, Benita? Texas is so damn big. When I got down there, I was like, oh, this is how Texas Chainsaw Massacre happened. There's just land and land and land with like nothing there. I was like, oh, you could definitely bury the bodies out here. That was a wild time. I am happy to be out of Texas, but I'm happy I had the experience. Outback. I don't think I've ever been to Outback, actually. I really like trying like local restaurants. I try to stay away from the chains. That's so weird. I was just talking to my neighbor about that today. I was like, I really want to go on just like a local restaurant tour and see what the fuck is up. Like, who got the goods going on? Some people say it's good while others say it's mid. I couldn't say either way because I've never been there. That's like, they're like supposed to be like Australian, right? Or like based on Australian shit, something like that. I want to look at where they're headquartered. In Tampa? What? I did not know that. The more you know. I'm going to give you a little freebie and see if you get the job at Olive Garden. Is Ari going to get the job at Olive Garden? Ooh, defeated. I don't know if you want to bank on that one. For sure, Benita. I literally just be looking at my phone while it dies. So I'm just too lazy to like grab the charger 5 feet away. The world. I don't know if you want to hear this, girl, but I feel like you got to look at other places because we have the tower in reverse. Under that, the Emperor. I feel like there's another opportunity for you somewhere else. Longhorns. I guess that kind of makes sense. I feel like, yeah, whenever I kind of go either to Florida, Texas area, even though I haven't been to Texas since I left. And that was like 2016. Yeah, I always see those chain restaurants. There's another one in Florida that I went to. I forgot what it was called, though. It was in Fort Myers. Wish I could remember the name. Definitely can't. I'll have to ask my friend. I honestly, in terms of their food, I was not a fan of Olive Garden. Like, I remember everyone would rave about it. And I was like, let me see what this is all about. And then I went there and I was like, this This is what's all the rage. Yeah, I wasn't thrilled. But I'm also very bougie. Like, I like a nice ass restaurant. And not even like expensive, but I like a restaurant that's like different. Like, that's why I stick to local, like a mom and pop almost restaurant. Also love a good hole in the wall. They got the best food. Damn, I should be talking about food. I'm so hungry right now. Yeah, when I lived in Chicago, oh my God, I lived at this taco spot. Oh my God. They literally like every single day, they were like, wow, you're like in here again. Like, people would get drunk and go there, and I'd just be in there sober as fuck, eating a billion tacos. So good. You're welcome. My pleasure. Yeah, I only had shuffled them like 40 times. I was like, maybe I should do a reading real quick. I think I'm gonna do a pick a card on the new moon. In fact, I know I am. I just gotta find, yeah. Now that we're talking about food, I'm like, I think I want some food first. Now I gotta figure out what I want to eat. I ordered Indian last night and I was so fucking pissed. My whole order was wrong. I got chicken tenders for my puppy. They gave me like spicy chicken wings. I was like, great, he's gonna have spicy shits coming out. Then I got lamb sog, and it was not lamb sog. Like, it was like a red sauce. It was supposed to be a green sauce. Then I got like mint sauce, which is green, and then it ended up being like a white sauce. And I called and I was like, the fuck is this? And they were like, oh, sorry, we're so busy. It's like, listen, bitch, you better give me a refund or you get a negative review. And he was like, oh, we'll get you that refund, man. I was like, that's what I thought. But yeah, I'll try somewhere new today. I know. All this food talk, it's dangerous, especially while I'm drinking coffee. For some reason, coffee makes me like so hungry. Probably shouldn't be drinking it on an empty stomach, but it's all good. I am hungry. Oh shit, that's what I was gonna do. Rent a car. Let me see if I got my refund too. If he actually refunded me. Let's see. What does Chase say about this refund? What is happening? That shit's not back on there tomorrow. I'm raising hell. Chase is so weird about depositing checks. That's so weird. I'm getting like little increments at a time. The fuck? It's like mommy and daddy managing my account. Okay. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Damn, now I'm so hungry. All that food talk. All right, I gotta look at somewhere to eat. Now I want tacos. I have so much ish to do today. Ugh. Mm, 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 mm. I'm like looking at a million things at once. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, who's in here? Maybe I'll give another freebie real quick. Real quick. Ugh. To the 29. Oh shit. This vehicle is currently disabled. The fuck? What does that even mean? Ugh, anyway. May I ask what person in my mind thinks about me? On my mind. All right, S. Give you a little freebie. I'm trying to rent a car. I'm really nervous about what you said about Turo, though. That's been on my mind. I'm like, but I don't know. I'm not trying to pay like $1,400 to rent a car for 3 days. So, you know, and I really want to get some pick a card readings. Like, I really got to get my channel back up. I've just been so lazy. It's really my dog's fault. I'm blaming him. And I need to eat. I need to do a deep ass clean. I'm like looking around like, fuck. I got to do a deep clean today. I have to pay the dealership. I went to deposit a check yesterday and they were like, oh, we can only give you like $200 until 48 hours. So I was like, fuck. So then I have to like wait till tomorrow. But I told them I'd like keep them posted. So I got to get in touch with them. It's just a bunch of random shit. I got to find somewhere to eat. Yeah. Just life things. Ugh. I'm like, damn, I just want to take a nap. I just want to take a long ass nap. What do you do, Kayla? What's your job? All right. Let's get something for us real quick. All right. What is the person on S's mind thinking about S? The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Wheels turning, cogs turning. All right, tell me more about that. That's Jupiter energy, which means Sagittarius. Also has all the fixed signs. So Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. All right, give me more. Person on S's mind. What are they thinking? Either an apology, that could be the Six of Cups. This is also a card of generosity, also a card of like giving, kindness, receiving. Also could be like inner child related in some way. They either want to like make amends. I don't know if that applies, or I'm getting like a receiving of some sort. Tell me more for S, the person on S's mind. There's something about lack, though. It's almost like they're holding on to an apology or holding on to like, I don't know. It's almost like fear-based. The fuck? All right, let me get clarity on this. They're trying to break free of something. I feel like he's holding on to an apology because we have the Four of Pentacles is like holding on to this one pentacle for dear life. Very lack-based energy, scarcity mentality, but it's also like an apology kind of on the Six of Cups. So I'm kind of getting like holding on to an apology. Like I'm keeping this for me. I work in IT, currently on our, oh, look at you. Black girls in STEM, yes. Currently on our daily stand-up meeting. Oh, shit. I do not miss those. Damn, you just gave me flashbacks. They'd be like, yo, so what do you think? And I was like, I don't know. I don't care. Like, oh my God, I can't work with people. I just didn't give enough of a fuck. All right, give me more about the person on S's mind. Kerosene, aggressive, accelerate, ignite, stimulate. All right, so there's some aggression in the air. I don't know if it's like hot sexual attraction or like, whoa, like chill the fuck out. You're too aggressive. Give me clarity, the person on S's mind. Uncertain. They don't know what the fuck they want. It seems like there's some anger there with kerosene, but with uncertain, it's like they don't really know how to approach you. I feel like that's kind of why they're holding on to this apology too. But at the same time, they want to move forward because the first card that came out was the Wheel of Fortune and then the 8 of Swords. Why I almost said wands. The 8 of Swords in reverse is like breaking free. Even under that, the Hierophant, I feel like, yeah, this to me makes me think of like making amends. And then even under that is justice. So I feel like it's either like they want to give you an apology. I don't know if they deceived you in some way. When you play me, you play yourself. That's what I'm getting with that. They played themselves by trying to play you or do some deceptive shit. Give me another one for S. Knight. This is someone that wants to come forward. I feel like they're still attracted to you, still think, you know, you're hot, sexy, all the good things, still very like lust kind of energy towards you. I literally just said breaking free of something. And then we have the open handcuffs. It's like they're trying to get out of the energy that they're in with you, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to apologize, but I want to be good with you. It's like, bitch, you can't have it both ways. Other side within a few weeks. You might receive an apology within a few weeks or something like that within a few weeks. I'll take one love card. All right, one shuffle for S. How is the person on S's mind feeling towards S? So that one, I want to shuffle again. This kind of seems like a big baby energy. Like, kind of knowing you fucked up or did something wrong, but not really wanting to admit it, but at the same time, really wanting to move forward with somebody and not be in the weird energy that you're in. Aries, I don't know if they're in Aries. Passionate, driven, energetic, restless, leader, ambitious. And then on the negative side, we have impulsive, impatient, aggressive. There's definitely something about aggression in here. Mood swings, angers easily. I was impulsive, irrational, and selfish. I pushed this connection to its breaking point. I'm sorry for causing so much conflict in our lives. I feel like that's really what they need to tell you. But they're like, I don't wanna. If you notice angel numbers, I'm hearing, or this person's birthday, whatever their birthday is, if you start seeing those numbers, definitely thinking about you. I feel like this is like a power couple gone wrong. Other side of the deck, great source of power. This is someone that wants to be good again, but I feel like they don't have the balls to apologize. That's kind of what I'm getting with that. It's like they just kind of want to, I don't know if it's like poof, go away, but just like, I just want to be good. I just don't want to apologize though. Like, can't we just move on? That's kind of what it feels like. Almost like if you have a sibling, you know, like if you get in a fight with your sibling and then you don't really apologize, but you just like kind of move on. I feel like that's what they want. Well, welcome back, Benita. We love to see you back. Let me go and turn this dryer on again real quick because it's been acting cray-cray. And I'm going to heat up my coffee. Oh, Kerr. That damn dryer. I need a whole ass new washer and dryer. It's like leaving my clothes. It's really the washing machine is acting like a bitch. It like leaves them soaked. I'm like, excuse me? Can you do your job? His birthday is, oh, my birthday is a repeating number too. 7-7, baby. I wonder why they don't want to. What? AF? Polyfuse? Am I not understand? Am I not smart enough to get that? Or was that a typo? You're not smart enough. All right, y'all. I'm going to give y'all each a free read before I dip. So, Kayla, if you have a question, and Benita. And then I'm going to get the fuck out of here and pretend to be a real human being today. Polyfuse? Let me look that word up. Is that a word? Oh, no, apparently not. Okay, so that must have been a typo. I was like, I haven't heard that word before. It was like, that word doesn't exist. Okay. Well, is it Sean? Sean? Oh, apologize. I was like, I haven't heard polyfuse. I wanted to learn a new ass word. I'm gonna start using it though. People are gonna be like, yeah? Yep, bitch, I'm smart. Is it okay, Sean? Will Sean like my dance performance? Ooh, not you being a dancer at my cousin's reception in June. I feel this guy has a crush on me. All right, let's see. Let's see. Will Sean like Benita's dance performance at her cousin's reception in June? Will Sean like Benita's dance performance? We have strength. Yeah, I feel like he's going to be, because strength, I literally get like athleticism, body energy, BAWDY, body. Yeah, I feel like he's definitely going to be like in awe. Like, oh, she got it going on. Look at the athleticism. Give me more for Benita. Is Sean going to like her dance performance in June at the reception? Yes. The 9 of Cups is like happy, wish fulfilled, dreams coming true. It's an Indian dance, but it's upbeat. Interesting. And you see the smile on his face. I feel like that's a yes. I don't know why this is in the mix though. This heartbreak energy. Maybe it's like a little joke, like he looks at you like a heartbreaker. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords in reverse. The fuck? Nine of Swords under that. What is all this crazy energy? Maybe the Ace of Swords in reverse can also be like a fear of talking or communicating. This could also be like regrets on not saying something to you. You might have to be the person with the bigger balls. You do have the moon. There's secrets here. Maybe the secret is that he does have a crush and he just ain't saying shit. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more about Sean. Will he like Benita's dance performance at the reception? Checkered flag, conclusion, outcome, finale, verdict. Is there like something going on at the end of the dance? I don't know. Maybe there could even be something. Maybe it's like the end of the reception, end of the dance, like the end of something. He might make a move. Give me more about that. Final chapter. Crystal ball, intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, discernment. I feel like your intuition is on point. Ooh, I just saw 111. We do have labyrinth on the bottom, lost, delayed, complex. It's complicated, spiritual quest. Maybe he just doesn't know how to approach you or something. There's something it seems like he's confused about, especially with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the labyrinth card coming out. Other side is winter. Does say within 9 to 12 months. So is that when he's going to grow some balls? I don't know. I'm hearing take the other deck. I was about to take a whole ass deck and then I just heard take the other deck. Okay. Not a toothpick being in the deck. Okay. I feel like he's going to see, like, if anything, it's giving body, right? But there's something about, like, a fear of talking, or I don't know what that is. Let's see. Balance, happy woman. I'm getting something with, like, strength and balance. And there is strength and balance. He might be motivated, though. We have movement and drive. Let me take out another one. Tell me more for Benita and Sean. Entertainment industry. Look at you up on the pole. No, I feel like this is you dancing. Yeah, I think he's going to be entertained. Qualified, get hired as my new girlfriend. Other side is access denied. Ooh, which one we going for? Those are like two opposites. He might be a little like intimidated. Like, oh, she's hot. She got a nice body. She's got it going on. She might not want to talk to a guy like me. But I feel like there's something about like him being interested, but just being afraid to say something or something like that. So again, you might have to have the balls in this situation. But yeah, in short, I do see him liking it. And I think he's noticing, like, again, body as you're dancing. Get it, girl. Love that. All right. Kayla, do you have a question? Because I think I might dip out. If people got a free question or a question. See, when I can't talk anymore, that's when I know it's time to go. That happens every time. I just start saying weird shit. And I'm like, that was jumbled. I feel that too. I'm like, you need to approach me, bitch. I feel though if he doesn't and you don't say anything, there is going to be a sense of regrets. That came out on one of the cards. Ooh, under labyrinth though, we have rings. So there could be, I wonder if that's like pertaining to the wedding or that's like you guys hooking up or getting together. Okay. Last call for a reading because I'm dipping the F out. Ooh, it's 11:59. Right before the second half of the day. How the fuck is it 11:59? That's crazy. That's insane. I feel like I was up at 7 and then, or like 6 something, and all of a sudden it's like 6 hours later. Damn. Okay. All right, final call because I'm dipping out. If no one wants a reading or has a question, I'm leaving. I'll give it 10 seconds. All right, sisters, go ahead, drop your question real quick. It's 12 o'clock on the dot. Happy second half of the day, guys. Make it worth something. Will I get a new apartment by June? You are welcome. Let's find out. Will sisters get a new apartment by June? Will sisters get a new apartment by June? Will sisters get a new apartment by June? Yeah, I see you in the works. At the very least, there's going to be talks about it. The Three of Pentacles is like teamwork, collaboration, could also be like contracts. So I feel like there's at the very least, some talks. And I feel like it's like property manager talks because it looks like they're laying out like a blueprint. All right, give me more for sisters. Is she getting a new apartment by June? Ooh, 9 of Swords. Why is she upset? I hope this isn't like a lack of approval. What the fuck is this? Will she get a new apartment by June? There's like, I like how we started. I don't like how we're ending. The 10 of Wands is like a heavy burden here. Queen of Cups on the bottom. This is all about following your joy, following about like what feels good. I feel like you're breaking out. This could even be breaking out of your apartment. But I'm getting, I don't know what that energy is about. Let me see. I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket because that could be this energy. If like you don't get approved or something like that, you might be like, oh my God. But I feel like it's, yeah, I'm just getting like, don't bank on any one place in particular. Like leave your options open. Don't pigeonhole yourself. Ooh, we do have cake, celebration, ceremony. I think ultimately you are going to get an apartment that you want. I don't want to take that one out. We have diamonds, creative force, faithfulness, value, perfection. It might be expensive. That could, then we also have dynamite on the bottom. Excitement, passion, action, destroy, powder. Powder keg. Breakup, explosive, unexpected. I think it's going to happen when you least expect it. I don't know if it's going to be by June. Other side, we have roundabout, community connections, keep it moving. This could be like later than you might expect. I don't know if it's going to be by June necessarily. We have this weird breaking free energy that keeps coming out. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's going to be by June necessarily. I do see that something is going to happen. Like you're going to be in the works for something. Again, I just wouldn't bank on one place in particular. And I wouldn't bank on a particular month. Like, just follow the flow of what feels good. Yeah. Okay, you guys, I'm dipping out. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna post, I think, a new moon and a solar eclipse reading. So watch out for that. But yeah, I'll probably be on either later today or tomorrow skis. But thanks for joining the stream, guys. I'll talk to you later.